I'm sad there's no knives. You and me both. I'm hoping that gets fixed sometime soon. I'm honestly more worried about the lag in 1v1s and 2v2s than that. I haven't went and checked if that's fixed yet, but I would almost certainly assume that it's not. I would wager the odds of that being patched is like -6. It's gonna drive me nuts. I can't do like anything. I have some stuff recorded from before it broke still, but once I run out of that stuff, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, you've probably noticed, but I've stalled a bunch this week. I uploaded a bunch of videos that were like non-videos because I can't make any of the stuff I'd normally make. So this is gonna be interesting. Two stands that I don't know if we've ever seen in a tournament. Actually, no, we saw Anubis on non-humanoid stands for like one round. But I don't think we've seen any Killer Queen Bites the Dust at all throughout any of my tournaments. Most of you knowing that I'm not a huge fan of that stand. But Killer Queen Bites the Dust, I think it should have a decent... It's going to have a pretty rough time if the Anubis knows what they're doing. But on the other hand, Anubis does have a counter, which you can just walk into bombs with. So if you time it correctly... If you throw coin bombs and miss, you've really messed up as Killer Queen Bites the Dust, so hopefully we don't see too much of that. We're gonna see the counter popped out right away though, not gonna be able to get anything off of it. And there we saw an extremely frustrating display there. He went to go place another bomb, and instead of placing another bomb, it detonated nothing. I don't know how that happens or why that happens. I'm sure the Killer Queen people can tell me, but it's really frustrating. That's gonna be a good hit on sheer heart attack. That's probably when the counter should have been used, but it was held on to for a little bit too long. 31 damage on that. There's another 31 damage. Looks like I don't have names. That's gonna be a problem. Hang on. Daboom and All Hallows. Gotcha. I'm gonna pretend I remember which one of those is which. I'm gonna be honest, I just completely forget. That's okay. I'll just address by stands as much as I can. The Panic Barrage coming out from Anubis, not going to be too great. Going to get hit with a bomb plant, almost certainly. Didn't get bomb planted, but is going to grab that quick jawbreaker. That's going to be a little bit of damage. Going to get out with the After Image. After Image also going to be a good thing because you basically can't get knockdown chained with that. Oh, that's going to be Bites the Dust. Yep, not getting out of that. That's going to be a lot of damage, especially without any Haman charge. That's 77 right there, but I don't think that they died to it. But it's going to be a lot of health regained for Killer Queen Bites the Dust for sure. Looks like just standing there, maybe they are dead. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. I guess they did die. There's just a phantom there, I suppose. More bugs. What else is new, right? That might get frustrating. I might have to leave and rejoin the server to see if I can get that to despawn, hopefully, after this game, which is looking pretty one-sided so far. Doesn't mean that Anubis can't turn around, but I don't really see it happening, to be perfectly honest. That's about the third or fourth counter that's been baited. And to be honest, these counters have just been coming out while he's getting M1'd rather than trying to counter the bombs, which is really when you should be using it. The counter should, in theory, completely deny the ability of Killer Queen Bites the Dust from ever using the sheer heart attack, but we've seen a lot of hits from sheer heart attack because the counter just isn't really being used that effectively. Another good hit with the bubble there is gonna just barely clip him with the coin bombs and then immediately get that bomb plant right afterwards. And I think that's gonna wrap things up. I'm not entirely sure why the okay, he vanished that time. Looks like All Hallows is gonna take it over Daboom without too much issue. I'm gonna rejoin the server to see if I can get rid of that magical guy in the middle. I'm hoping this will work. I'm sitting here loading forever though, that's pretty cool. Thank you, Roblox. I wish that I could load into the game. That would be dope. Why? Why does everything have to go wrong the past 2 days? What is this? What did I do to upset the gods of streaming? What did I do? First it was, yeah, exactly. Exactly, first it was Battlefield 5, now it's Roblox. They just don't want me to do anything. What now, EFT or Rust? No, neither of those, that's for sure. I would like to be able to get into the game so I can continue the tournament. That's what I would like to do. Unfortunately, it's not letting me in and I don't know why. I might shut the server down. I don't think I have much of a choice. I apologize if anyone's in a game, but I literally don't know what else to do. I swear to Christ. I swear to Christ. I'll be so mad. What?
Eclipse, sorry, it's auto ECLPISE, sorry, autocorrect.
It's not. Yeah, I don't think that's it either. Bulo, I don't think so.
Eclipse, do you have bib Bobux?
That's gonna be a thing now, isn't it? That's gonna be a thing now, isn't it? There's nothing I can do about it. It's too late. I'm not happy about it. Just like I'm not happy that I'm stuck here! Come on! I just made another server. Like, I made another one. I closed the other one, I made a new one, and I'm still stuck. Is anyone else stuck? Can people join servers? Am I just stuck in purgatory?
Hi, Eclipse, have $1.
God fucking damn it. Fuck you, Michski. Not you too! I'm in! Oh, thank God. I would have been pissed. Okay, on the like 5th rejoin, we're finally back. What a nightmare. All to get rid of one small little corpse. So, Arctic, I don't know what he has. And Winner has Made in Heaven. If this isn't time stop, we might be in trouble.
I forgot your name. No dummy, big brain, colossal brain. One could say Eclipse is small brain.
You guys both suck. That's all I have to say. You both suck. That is all. Is that Mr. President? All right, well, this game's over. Do I even need to watch this? Is there any purpose of watching this game? I mean, it's done. It's Mr. President versus Made in Heaven. Just, why would you do that to yourself? Is the question. I don't understand. We're gonna kick things off. There is literally zero chance. There's no way that Arctic wins. So I'm half tempted to just already change the results. But hey, who knows? Maybe Arctic is the world's best Mr. President boxing that we've ever seen, despite the fact that he's not parried a single one of these infinite speeds. Maybe he's the one. I heavily, heavily, heavily doubt it, but maybe. Also, if he goes into the room for like 8 years, then I'm probably gonna have to DQ him because we talked about that a while ago. They still haven't put it into words, but like into, what do you call it? I haven't put it into the rules, but it definitely belongs there. I have no idea what just happened there. It looked like he got kidnapped and then just like flied out of it. Or flew out of it. He's shaking him in the key, but he's not actually in the key. So he's taking damage from shake key, but he's not in it. Mr. President works perfectly fine and has no issues. Isn't gonna successfully be able to cancel that double XL though, which is gonna be a lot of trouble, but I don't really know how much it would have honestly mattered all that much when you consider the fact that even if Arctic is gonna be able to cancel the double XL, he doesn't really have any punish options other than kidnap. So sure, he'll be able to land a kidnap maybe a little bit easier, but what would matter when he can't do any damage? It's gonna get chipped by that heaven, or that infinite speed. He's been hit by a lot of those. Arctic surely taking a decent chunk of damage, but he is boxing, so you can't really consider the health pool that considered that small, especially when you think about the fact that it's very clear at this point that Arctic is almost certainly maxed out on all his stats because he's playing Mr. President, and so if he has everything maxed out, max regen, max vitality, max boxing passives, this could be a while, especially if we're not seeing a lot of damage coming out from Winner, and Made in Heaven can't do that much burst damage, so this could be a minute. I think he might have just died or broke. I can't tell which one. If he died, that's terrifying. And if he broke, then that's a shame. There's no way he died in like 3 hits. There's no chance. The game's not over. I don't know why there's 100 people down here. This is like DQ City. I'm gonna have to disqualify like 15 people. Get out of here. So, second stock, I think. Not entirely sure how Made in Heaven managed to lose a stock to Mr. President. But that's what just happened. And I have basically no words. I really don't know what to say about it. That should never happen. Made in Heaven is like uncatchable. How you dying to Mr. President? But here we are. So I'm gonna make the call here that if Mr. President wins the whole tournament, I think I'll just give up and never do one of these again. Cause that would be really depressing. I don't think that's gonna happen, but if it did, I'd cry. I think I would cry. Did he just get canceled? I think his double XL might have gotten canceled. Mr. President just tanking the double XL, standing in the middle, posing while taking all this damage. Surely that's gonna take a stock soon, right? I mean, Arctic just stands there and poses in the middle of this and just tanks damage. I don't really know why, but it's working. It's like, okay, he's gotten hit by maybe 3 or 4 Heaven's Judgments in a row. Surely he's low on health. Surely. Arctic is like, I mean, he's a turtle, I get it, but how much damage can he sustain? This is ridiculous. Or maybe it's how little damage Made in Heaven does, because this is gonna be something else. That's another, oh my God. Look at all those hits, and he's still going. What is he made out of? All right, he's gonna whip the kidnap. It seemed like last time, if Arctic hits like 2 kidnaps, then Winner dies. And that shouldn't be how this works. I don't know if Winner doesn't have a spec or what's going on here. I haven't seen him, oh, that's a kidnap. I haven't seen him charge Haman. I haven't seen him use any spec moves for any of the other specs. So he might just be specless. And if he is, this could be trouble. He's in the room right now. I don't think he's gonna die to one of these. If he does, I would be shocked. So surely not. Looks like Arctic's gonna go in there, try to do some damage. Probably about to pop out. Did he die? He bugged? Of course he did. Because that's why you shouldn't use Mr. President, because it doesn't work. Alright, looks like we're gonna be, looking like we're gonna restart the stock again, because Mr. President doesn't function. No huge surprise there, let's be perfectly real here. I fully expected it to break, and it did. Shocking. So, yeah, that's cool. Gonna get another kidnap. Arctic going for this damage. Probably wants him to break again so he can get all his health back. Maybe it was a tactical play, and I had no idea. Maybe, hear me out, maybe the whole time he just wanted him to break so he could regenerate all his health. Oh, that's good, good catch right as soon as he came out. That's gonna be a lot of damage. That's another kidnap. Is this gonna wrap up the game? There's a decent chance that this wraps up the whole game. I think he's dead. I think he's dead. Is he dead? Oh my fucking God, I quit life. Well, I've seen it all. Arctic's Mr. President wins against Winners Made in Heaven. I've officially seen it all. So All Hollows, we already saw his Killer Queen bites the dust. Pretty easily clean up an Anubis earlier, but going up against Star Platinum is definitely going to be a much harder matchup. So we'll see if Danube is going to be able to bring home the W when going up against someone who's already won a match yet. We haven't seen Danube debut at all yet this tournament, so this will be his first match, I think, completely. He got a bye at the beginning. And Star Platinum of the World versus Killer Queen Bites the Dust is a brutal matchup for Killer Queen Bites the Dust. So, in theory, Danube should win this. Now, whether he wins this is definitely entirely up to how All Hallows plays. The Awakening is going to be popped here. That means that we're probably going to see a beatdown pretty soon. Does go for the kick barrage, probably trying to fish for time stop. Doesn't quite work out. Of course, going for those M1s, considering that Star Platinum of the World doesn't have too many moves that are worth using, does get away with the Skull Crusher and the Platinum Slam somehow. That's going to be a lot of damage and is going to grab that time stop, which is going to absolutely nuke All Hallows' health bar. Is going to go for those Aura Kicks at the end of it, which is going to do a lot of damage on top of all those M1s. Is going to get that Bubble Bomb canceled, and there comes the barrage. He's going to try to get away from the Bites the Dust, but it isn't going to play out. If he'd used his time skip there, Danube definitely could have gotten away from that Bites the Dust, but opted to try to run away, which didn't quite work out. That's going to heal back a lot of the damage that All Hallows just took there, but certainly not all of it. So All Hallows almost certainly still in the back foot, but taking a lot of M1 damage and just going to eat that Platinum Slam. Each one of these M1s is absolutely doing a lot of damage. Is going to lose the barrage trade here, but you really can't get that much off of the barrage trade with Killer Queen Bites the Dust. And there's the beatdown. I think this is probably going to wrap everything up on this first stock. There's a pretty good chance. Yep, there it is. Wrapping up the first stock. Danube unsurprisingly taking the first stock over All Hallows. This matchup, as I already said, is brutal. I would say it's unwinnable, but you know what? Someone knocked me off. Thanks. I would say it's unwinnable, but I've seen dumber shit, just like I just saw Made in Heaven lose to Mr. President. We are going to see a quick what's it called? That's Sheer Heart Attack going to be coming out here. You actually can avoid Sheer Heart Attack with Star Platinum if you're in Star Platinum the World. Any of the time skip stands, fun fact, if you run right at Sheer Heart Attack and time skip right before it's about to hit you, you are able to avoid it because it'll blow up right as soon as you, it's like a little delayed, so it'll blow up right before. It's going to dive right into those coin bombs, tries to get the aura kicks, it's not quite going to play out. I'm surprised we didn't see Alhawa's detonate the bomb there. Definitely would have been a good time to detonate the coin bombs, but I don't think he was really thinking too hard about it. Is going to go for that Jawbreaker, going to get canceled by the M1s. Lots of big damage M1s from Star Platinum of the World. Star Platinum of the World, of course, having the ability to do a ton of damage with his M1s with that high destructive power and fast stand speed. And Killer Queen Bites the Dust really just not having that opportunity to get a lot of free damage. Very heavily reliant on these abilities, and if he's not getting a lot of damage off the... Oh, that's not going to be good. It's going to be a lot of damage on that time stop. Did have to use the Skull Crusher, though, so not going to be able to get that much damage sent to the knockdown, but is going to grab the aura kicks right afterwards. It's going to be quite a decent chunk of damage. Here comes that Sheer Heart Attack. We're going to see it chasing Danube pretty much across the whole area here. Definitely doesn't want to get hit by it. There's that use of the time skip in order to avoid it, just like I was talking earlier, and does manage to avoid the coin bombs as well. Danube has basically taken no damage at this point. He is going to get the aura kicks, but doesn't have the time stop available. Is going to go for a barrage, though. Isn't quite going to work out, and there's a good parry coming out from Alhawas. He definitely needs this damage. Opts for the barrage, gets a little bit, is going to try to punish. Yeah, I was about to say that's exactly what I thought was going to happen. Not sure how that beatdown missed. It was like on top of him. Classic YBA. But I was going to say, if he tries to go for this punish, then Danube's barrage is going to be back, and sure enough, that's exactly what happened. But he went for the beatdown right after the barrage, and it didn't quite play out in his favor. Looks like Alhawa is going to try to heal back some of the damage that he took from Danube's miss. Thanking the stars for sure that the beatdown missed, but is going to still have to heal back the damage from that time stop. Looks like another awakening. This is the second one, and I think there's a very good chance that this wraps things up, but hey, you never know. Is going to try to turtle around those coin bombs just so that they don't take too much damage.
Y'all may not believe me, but yesterday I rolled a shiny top 4, then SP OVA, and after that a shiny WS.
I'm seeing a lot. Oh, here comes another Bites the Dust. Is he going to be able to... Nope, isn't going to be able to get out of the range of the Bites the Dust. Is going to take that 44 damage, but honestly, the 44 damage is not that much. So, I don't know. When you compound the boxing, I think he's got boxing. The boxing passives with the awakening, it's not that much damage. That's like almost as much as he hit on the bombs earlier with that 31 damage. Is going to be taking a lot of damage, though. It looks like Alhawa is being successfully able to camp him out a little bit, but I think that's probably going to wrap things up with that time stop doing a ton of damage, and we already saw Alhawa is going slow. Is he dead? Nope, not quite, but he's going to be really low at this point.
Universal time when it come out, it should be part 7 JoJo, but animations like and the JoJo
there's a barrage, not quite going to play out. Oh my god, gets the beatdown after nearly getting hit with the explosion. That is almost certainly going to wrap it up. Yep, there it is. Danube is going to take it over Alhawas. Can't say I'm totally surprised. That matchup it's not good. All right. Gonna start things. Right away, good block break from the tree. You don't see that active too often, but it looks like we are gonna get a Your Own Shadow immediately coming out here, which is gonna stop a pretty much all of Winter's damage. So at the end of the day, Survival has a lot of advantages in this matchup, but it's not completely unwinnable, because Gold Experience does have some things. The biggest of that being the healing for sure, but it looks like he is going to eat the double barrage here, which is going to be a lot of damage, and immediately grabs a Jawbreaker and an Eye Gouge, so that's going to be a lot of damage, and Winter's dead, isn't he? I didn't even get to finish. Well, first stock already down. Survival's doing really well. So honestly, I could see him tearing through. I could definitely see him tearing through losers bracket. He must have had a hard first match because he's looking very, very competent in this match right now. So whoever he fought against must be definitely, they know what they're doing, at least it seems like. Very smart play from Winter there. What we saw was he decided, there's a beatdown. What we saw from Winter is he decided to opt to heal the opponent when he had the Your Own Shadow active, which of course reversed that damage back to you. So if you use the team heal on the opponent while they're using a reversal, you end up healing yourself, which obviously good to get that health back. But it looks like Winter's vitality is really, really low. So it's just like 3 or 4 interactions and he'll die.
Hope you're having a fantastic day.
Thank you, I appreciate that. I'll read that at the end of the match. So we're going to see a little bit of damage coming out here. Looks like didn't decide to block the last hit of that beatdown, so that's going to be a decent chunk of damage. Is going to grab a quick block break there. Is going to get the eye gouge and immediately use the arrow barrage. I think that Winner's barrage is going to be coming back here, but so is Survival's, and that's going to be a lot of damage. Going to grab some more. Tries to go for that jawbreaker. Isn't quite going to work out. And there's that 59 healing, which is going to basically refill all of Winner's health, considering that he has such low vitality. Is going to be able to reverse that bird back at him, though. 20 damage. Definitely nothing to laugh at, and successfully heals himself again with 49, so he's certainly at full health. But we already know that Winner's full health is not Winner's. Yeah, that is Winner's. Winner's full health is not exactly high. He's gonna go for that double barrage. Looks like Winner lagged out a little bit. Another block break on that tree, but you really can't capitalize off of the tree block breaks considering the massive end lag and the fact that you get sent into the sky. There's a good parry. I'm not sure if that was the beatdown or the frog punch, but regardless, it is gonna be a decent chunk. And there's the Conqueror's Will, which I'm surprised that we hadn't seen earlier, and that has the very high potential of wrapping up the match since he's going to be stunned when he stands up. Looks like it was really delayed, but it is going to wrap up the match with Survival taking it over Winner. All right, so we've got what is this? Arctic and Quick. Should be an interesting game. Star Plat of the World versus Mr. President. I'm really hoping that Quick decides to make this a quick match. Thank you with that. Because I don't want to see Mr. President win. I'm sorry. I'm biased. Mr. President's stupid. We're going to see a lot of damage coming out here, evidently. I think Quick might have been the one who was fighting against Alarius, or not, Survival? Was he the one who knocked out Survival? No, he wasn't. Wait, was he? No, he was not. So we're gonna see a lot of damage coming out here. I'm thinking this is probably gonna wrap up the stock already. I haven't been paying too much attention, but I think we can already see the outcome of this match pretty clear as day, but hey, you never know. There's a grab. It's gonna be a little bit of damage, but considering that boxing health is definitely there, and the fact that Quick can pose while inside the room, it's definitely gonna be a uphill battle for Arctic. Plus, while he's stalling this out, Arctic is getting time stop back, and 2 time stops is probably gonna be enough to finish him off, but we'll see. Is going to be trying to get the eye gouge there, but it's not quite going to pay off, and obviously didn't have the time stop quite yet when he went for that Aura Kicks, but Aura Kicks being a good damage dealer, that's going to be an Awakening, and the Awakening is, block break, that's not going to be pretty. Yeah, I saw that coming a mile away. We're going to see the beatdown here. Not sure if it's going to be quite enough damage to finish off Arctic's first stock, but it is going to be a lot of damage. And honestly, if it doesn't finish him off, it's going to bring him so low that he's going to die very soon after anyway, especially after that time stop. You can't heal back health that much. Looks like he is going to still be alive and goes for the grab with his Mr. President and gets time stopped. I think that's almost certainly going to finish things off here, but you never know. Is he alive? No. Unsurprisingly dead. That's going to wrap up Arctic's first stock with the match that probably should have happened last time and for some reason didn't. Arctic honestly seemingly screwing himself over in this tournament, considering that if he came in here with like something good, he seems like a pretty decent player. He probably would have had a chance. Not sure what the game plan there was, but here we are. Is gonna whiff the kidnap, gonna grab a quick block break. That's gonna be, does he have beatdown? No, he doesn't. But it's very, very clear that, it's very clear at this point that Quick definitely knows what he's doing, and with Star Plat of the World in the hands of someone who's very good at the game, that's a terrifying concept. I think that at this point, out of everyone I've seen, Quick is definitely the favored person, but you never know. I didn't see Minsloan play, and he knocked out Survival, and Survival seemed pretty good, so definitely not over yet. We are going to see another time stop coming out, and that's going to be a lot of free damage for Quick. Isn't going to be able to get the combo off of it, though, because of the Aura Kicks. There's a grab. Here comes some damage. Arctic needs all the damage he can get, plus he's going to heal back some of that damage himself. Looks like he's going to go inside of the room to try to stop... He's going to try to stop Quick from healing a little bit here. He's going to chuck him out of the room, tries to catch him, doesn't quite work out, and there's a barrage. Oh, catches him with a jawbreaker or an eye gouge after barrage. That's something you don't see every day. And then there's the beatdown. That's going to be quite a bit of damage, maybe enough to wrap it up, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't know how much damage he took from that last time stop. It wasn't as much as Quick could have gotten, but it was still a lot of damage. Nah, it looks like that's going to wrap things up with Quick taking it over Arctic. Mr. President not bringing things home. I hope Arctic has something else in stand storage, because he could make a good loser's run if he decides to drop the Mr. President. Not sure what he's doing. Actively throwing, I suppose. Looks like we're gonna see that Red Hot Chili Peppers after all, but going up against KCR, I don't know how pretty this is gonna be. You never know. Red Hot Chili Peppers having some stuff, but seriously limited by that charge meter that takes 4 years to charge. I don't want to totally count Rollable out just yet though, because winning any games with Red Hot Chili Peppers can be easier said than done. All right, we're gonna kick things off. The sight's gonna come out immediately. That's gonna be a quick 30 damage for Laos. Laos gonna take like 3 hits of that, and then immediately it looks like he's gonna punish the. Looks like Rollable's gonna punish. Ooh, okay, good. Tries to get the catch with on get up with the. Oh man, I'm gonna have to try to remember Red Hot Chili Pepper moves. Oh, God help me. What is that called? Oh Christ. Is gonna get his charge canceled. I don't even remember what that's called. It's someone tell me. What is it called? I don't remember. The lockout move. It's been so long since I've played Red Hot Chili Peppers. Oh man, looks like he's really getting messed up right now though. Gonna grab a quick block break. Laos seemingly definitely controlling this match so far. Is gonna use the time race to get a lot of M1s. Does anyone tell me? No, not lightning jabs. The thing that the like AoE stun. God damn, I can't remember. No, I know lightning jabs. I know lightning jabs, pinky slash. Is it electric discharge? Is that what it is? Electric flash? I don't know. Flash shock? It's something like that. It doesn't matter, all right? It doesn't matter. Rollable's dead. Looks like Laos had a pretty easy time there. Hopefully I don't have to remember Red Hot Chili Pepper moves. And hopefully this match wraps up pretty quick, because I'm really in trouble if it does. Electric Flash is a stun move and discharges the lightning beam. All right, I'll attempt to remember that, and I probably won't. Let's go with AoE stun and big laser. How about that? I think that's a better name. Maybe they should rename it. Gonna go for the lightning jabs there. A decent amount of damage. Does try to get the jawbreaker right afterwards, but it's not gonna pay out. And there's big laser coming out, only getting 4 hits though. That's not very much damage. You really want to get a whole lot more hits with big laser, otherwise you're gonna be in trouble. I think what we're definitely looking, or Rollable's definitely looking for, is a stand crash, and then once he gets the stand crash, he wants big AoE stun, because if he lands big AoE stun, then you can't summon your stand, because that can't hit you on the ground. That's gonna be the big AoE stun landing right there, and Aya Gouge right afterwards. Does manage to land the pinky slash, but it looks like he's gonna get hit with the scythe regardless. I can see a big laser coming out pretty soon here. I'm feeling it in my bones. There it is, just as I expected. Doesn't seem to be able to get any hits on it though, and is gonna grab a quick zoom, or eat a quick zoom punch because of it. Looks like an attempted use of time erase to dodge the lightning jabs, but then just let go early. Not sure what happened there. Boxing barrage is gonna get stuck in the box, probably gonna get scythe for it. Big laser not quite gonna be working out. Hoping that he gets more damage with big laser, but hasn't really been working. It looks like Laos gonna get most of his health back there, and gonna go for the scythe. Not quite gonna pay off in his favor though. Lightning jabs is gonna get it looks like the epitaph got canceled for whatever reason. No idea why. The epitaph counter sometimes just decides it doesn't want to work, and that's one of those scenarios. Looks like is gonna be able to get a big laser coming out. Lots of damage from the big laser. And here, yeah, you should have canceled that, but you got memed by the game. Uncancelable nonsense, even if you successfully knock them down before they use it. But it looks like Rollable did get a lot of damage there. Is going to grab a quick lightning jabs. But honestly, without any charge, it's going to be brutal for Rollable to get too much damage, because you really need all that charge, and you need to make use of that other move that makes you have M1 stuns and makes your pilot faster, and it's good move, and I also can't remember what it's called. So let's call it... Let's go with you never get to use it move. That's probably a good one because you can never charge. So unless he gets to use the you never get to use it move, he's going to be really in trouble. Looks like he's going to be able to get away from... Oh, okay, he's going to charge up, maybe get some of that you never get to use it move. Is going to buff up his lightning jabs to get that bit of increased damage. And there's an eye gouge. Is going to get the pinky slash. I actually remember what that move's called. And then get scythed for his troubles anyway because you can't really overextend. Is going to try to charge up a little bit. Without the leg, though, this is not looking too pretty. Is going to charge once again as Laos heals himself back to full. They're both healing. I'm surprised that Rollable's gotten as much damage as he seemingly has, but most of that damage doesn't mean anything when you're going up against KCR. It looks like Rollable is actually going to take a stock off of Laos. That's going to put us at 1-1, which I didn't even think was possible, but the hero Red Hot Chili Peppers is still in it. I didn't think he would be, but we're still here. Big laser bringing things home, but it's not over yet. We've got Laos running back here. That actually gave a really good chance for Rollable to charge up his entire meter, I would assume. I'm blind. That's cool. I didn't want to see anyway. He's going to go for the scythe after being blinded. Doesn't look like it's going to work out. I think I'm going to get some like eye damage after that, but other than that, we're doing okay. Big laser coming out. Doesn't get... I think it got one hit. Rest in pepperones to Big Laser. Is going to be able to get a good catch, though. Here comes... Oh, nope, not quite going to get it. I don't think that's true, and if it is, the timing's really, really tight. Because we've seen Rollable go for that combo where he combos out a Pinky Slash, and every single time it has not worked. I don't know if you barrage straight away if it's true or what. I think barrage is the fastest thing you can do in the game. Aside from, like, head charge maybe or something on scary monsters. So... maybe if he barraged afterwards, that would work out. But he keeps going for boxing barrage, and it's just not been playing out. It's going to get a decent chunk of charge here. I think that Laos, after losing a stock on that last one, is probably going to be a little bit more careful. I'm going blind again, so that's cool. It's going to be able to get the block break, though, and a Pinky Slash likely coming right afterwards. Yep, going to be getting a decent chunk of damage there. Honestly, I think if I was Laos, I'd probably barrage when I knew the Pinky Slash was coming, just to cancel it, and then back out while the end lag is active. I don't know if there's enough, there's probably enough stun for that. I don't know how much end lag Pinky Slash has. I haven't played Red Hot Chili Peppers in a million years. Gets a bunch of damage, 6.3s, and is gonna grow. Oh, this is a good combo coming out. Oh, that's a lot of damage. We might actually see, oh, yeah, there it is, barrage. That's gonna work out. I think that Rollable, there's a chance he takes this. Is that it? Rollable's gonna wrap it up. Red Hot Chili Peppers beating KCR. Now I've really seen it all. First Mr. President, now this. All right, so Danube's just getting knocked into loser's bracket here. Probably not going to be very happy about that, but he is going up against Silver Chariot Requiem, which all of the previous cheese can definitely be applied to. But on the other hand, Survival having access to Conqueror as well puts him on pretty much the same even playing field here. Both of these stands being absolutely nuts. So I think it's going to come down to who can land their pseudo time stops better. And so far, both based on the skill of both players, I'm not entirely sure which one it's going to be. Looks like Survival is going to kick things off with the Conqueror as well, though. He's going to get a lot of damage. Certainly going to go for that. Yep, going to get the combo on stand-up with the Eye Gouge. Not anything new that we've not seen before. Is going to get a lot of damage off that double barrage. Probably going to go, oh, boxing barrage. Yep, he is able to pull his stand out, so he's going to go for that, opt for the Jawbreaker. And is he dead? He got one comboed. Fair and balanced. Let's go, YBA. What a joke. I mean, high skill gameplay. Press one button. Oh man, I hope SCR gets nerfed someday. All right, Danube's coming back. Probably pretty pissed off. I know I would be if I got one comboed by SCR in the middle of a tournament. Especially after that last match. Is gonna pop the Awakening here, but I think Survival's okay. Time stop, just opting to throw it out, because why not? Honestly, I respect that. Trying to get as much damage as he can. Bunch of 7.2s. Get his own one damage combo. Isn't quite gonna get the full one hit combo there though. He's gonna opt for Aura Kicks, doesn't quite play out. And really, Danube has to be a little bit careful because at this point in the match, Survival's can just stall back for Conqueror's Will, and if he uses Conqueror's Will at the right time, it's a done deal. Especially considering the fact that with access to your own shadow to block all the damage that comes back, it's even easier to stall, and that's really just why SCR can be so frustrating to play against. You just get stalled out and then one-shot comboed, and that's fun gameplay, am I right? But we have seen quite a few good hits from Danube with that time stop, but afterwards haven't seen too much damage, which basically means that if, oh, yep, there it is, does manage to cancel the end of the aura kicks, which means no time stop. Survival really playing the correct, oh boy. Oh boy.
YouTube viewers again, remember to sub and watch his Battlefield.
You should
also,
do that.
Twitch viewer follow Eclipse and sub to his YT.
All right, so it looks like we're gonna. Oh, doesn't quite. All right, doesn't quite get the full one-shot combo. Messed it up by a little bit of a timing there. But I think that Danube is gonna be so low at this point that if he just takes, oh, here comes a time stop. All right, that's gonna be a good amount of damage for sure. I don't know if it's gonna be enough to completely kill off Survival's first stock, but it's definitely gonna do a lot of damage. Nope, doesn't look like it's gonna be enough to finish him off. Oh my God, what a parry! Mid barrage, let's go and parries it. What a legend. Definitely a lot of damage for Survival after that combo. It might not have been the full one-shot nonsense combo, but it's still going to be a lot of damage with all those M1s and both the barrages pretty much coming out anyway. He's going to use a helping hand to be able to catch up, and then immediately opts to use your own shadow to try to avoid some of the damage. But it looks like at this point, Danubes is like, yeah, I'm not having any of this. I'm going to be running away. I'm waiting for cooldowns. Probably the right play. Definitely low health after that meme combo. There's the, okay, doesn't have time stop though. Is going to be able to grab the aura kick, gets a little bit of damage. And at this point, Survival just trying to put the pressure on while also hoping that he's able to get, what do you call it? Trying to put the pressure on and hoping that he's able to get Conqueror's Will before Danubes is able to land another time stop. Is going to get that double barrage looking, I think right now, is going to go for the, oh, okay, decides not to go for the double barrage, maybe thinking that the Your Own Shadow isn't going to last quite long enough. And here's a time stop, but that's going to be really far away. Skull Crusher's going to knock him down. Probably not going to get as much damage as he was hoping for. I don't know. Yeah, okay, that's going to wrap up Survival's first stock. But at this point, Survival's going to be coming back, probably going to have Conqueror's Will up very shortly. And when he does, it's going to be the pain train for Danube in a second here. He might have it active right now. I'm not entirely sure. Yep, there it is. Is going to pull it off a little bit far away, but even still, going to get a lot of damage. Goes for those M1s. And here comes the eye gouge. Did it time up? Nope, didn't time it correctly. All right, so we're not going to see the one combo coming out again, and that's actually going to put Survival in a really bad spot because at this point, Survival just he doesn't have as many good damage options when he doesn't have the Conqueror's Will available, and if he gets hit by a few more of these time stops, it's going to be really trouble. I don't even know what you mean by that, but maybe. It looks like we are going to get a standoff combo, though, and that's going to wrap things up with Survival managing to take it over Danubes with Silver Chariot Requiem. And I might move the match over to watching Rollable and Survival play, because this might be a minute. I don't know how much. I don't know how long that match is gonna take, but we're gonna be here all day. Maybe that'll still be going by the time I get back. Probably will. So what's going on over there is if Minslow doesn't do that, then he'll die at a time stop beatdown. But because he's constantly running away every single time he gets hit by it, the cooldowns come back from time stop beatdown, and then you just see it again. That's always a good sign. All right, so we've got SCR versus Red Hot Chili Peppers. This matchup should be a brutal murdering in the favor of Silver Chariot Requiem, but we've seen Rollable pull some stuff completely out of his ass before, so I wouldn't be super shocked if we saw it again. And there's oh wait, I have to commentate Red Hot Chili Peppers again. You're joking. All right. You know what? I'm not giving up. Big AoE stun. It still exists. Laserman Still in it. Not sure how did that lightning jabs hit? That was so far. It's gonna grab the block break though. That's gonna be a lot of damage coming out for sure for Survival here. Survival, I don't know if he's used, okay, looks like he hasn't. I was gonna say, I don't know if he's used his Chariot Requiem just yet in order to Conqueror's Will, but looks like there it is. That's going to be a lot of damage. I don't know if it's going to be enough to one combo completely, but it's going to be a whole lot, and definitely not going to be pretty rollable, and that's going to be a block break. I think there's a very high potential that it wraps up the first stock here, especially if that after that barrage whiff. Looks like that's going to be it. I don't think the game is over yet. Okay, so we've got rollable coming back here. The entire health bar definitely is back at this point for Survival, which is not going to be pretty for rollable. It basically means that he needs to take 2 full stocks from SCR with the possibility of just getting Conqueror's Will cheesed. And wasted the barrage there. Oh, parry, that's not going to be pretty. It's going to opt to go for the Jawbreaker rather than an eye gouge. We've seen that a few times today. Not entirely sure why, but it doesn't lose you too much damage, but it definitely does lose some damage. So not the optimal play. It's going to be able to use the Your Own Shadow to avoid the barrage though, and there's an eye gouge. But a few M1s, isn't going to go for anything else. Maybe should have gone for a Jawbreaker there, but you know what? It happens. Big AoE stun, very big. Managed to get stunned from all the way over there. I thought that eye gouge missed for a second, and I was about to be like in shock, but no, it did not miss. So that's just fine. It's going to get that pinky slash after the eye gouge, but it's going to get parried on his lightning jabs once again. Big laser getting blocked. Here comes another Your Own Shadow. We'll see how much Survival's able to capitalize off of this. And I was actually outside of the range of that for once in my life, so I'm going to see the whole thing without it being blurry. We're going to see the Conqueror's Will coming out. That's going to be a lot of damage, even with those just 5.4s. The big damage afterwards does manage to time the eye gouge correctly, which means he's going to get the potential of the triple barrage here. Yep, there it is. That's fair. Good on you, YBA. You should definitely be able to do that. Goes for the lightning jabs. For some reason, it just decides it doesn't want to work and goes to the moon. But there's a quick big AoE stun and goes for the pinky slash afterwards. Doesn't look like it's going to quite work out. But at this point, Rollable just trying to play on the back foot, trying to get his health back. But he's taking a ton of damage here. And I think there's a very good possibility that things get wrapped up here with Survival seemingly confident enough to go for the barrage, but then lets go early. Maybe should have just kept at it. Does manage to avoid the Jawbreaker with the Your Own Shadow, though, which is a lot of free damage that's pretty much lost out on. Going for some more M1s. That's another block break. We've seen a lot of block breaks coming out from... that's a ridiculous range on that move. We've seen a lot of block breaks so far. Heavy punch. Interesting. A lot of block breaks coming out from Survival. Big AoE stun coming out, though, and that's going to be a quick Jawbreaker, not too much off of it. Is going to go for the lightning jabs. Weird hitbox, does manage to land the eye gouge right afterwards and go for a barrage, which is going to be a small amount of damage. Oh, okay, smart move, turns it around, doesn't want to get hit by that Your Own Shadow. And here comes Helping Hand, another block break. Jesus, how many of those is he gonna get? Survival just block break city out here. And with Silver Chariot Requiem, you usually don't see that many block breaks. It's gonna go for the barrage, doesn't try to get anything more than just the short barrage there. But at this point, Conqueror's Will is probably just about back, if not completely back. So we're probably gonna see things just being completely wrapped up with Conqueror's Will finishing up the rest of this match, I would imagine. If it's not happening now, it's going to happen very shortly. Unless Survival's forgotten, but I highly doubt it. Yep, there it is. Unsurprising, and I think that's probably going to finish up Rollable, but who knows? Is he dead? I think he's dead. Yep, he's dead. That's going to wrap things up. Looks like Minslone opted to switch over to Tusk Act 4.
2,000 years later.
I don't even know how else I can commentate this. I'm gonna be honest. It's just the same thing, waiting for Conqueror's Will and blocking all the nails. We've gotten 2 matches from, I think Minslone is just the stall master. It's gonna go for the beatdown, doesn't work out. It's gonna grab that Conqueror's Will. I mean, I can't say it's not a good strategy, but I can't commentate that forever. Yeah, I think we're still playing Ring Around the Rosie here. You know, I think I gotta get something to entertain myself. Let's see. You know what, chat? What's your favorite game of all time? That'll probably be a good conversation starter. What is your favorite game of all time, chat? Let's hear it. I'm curious. Most of you already know mine, but I want to hear yours. I'm gonna see like Roblox all over the place. Roblox, YBA! Legend of Zelda, but which one? That's the question. See, that's a series. That's not a good answer.
This match is taking as long as a GR versus an MIH.
Yeah, oh, I heard another another beatdown parry. Yeah, this one's taking its sweet time. Spider-Man from Insomniac. You know what? Ultra Lizard, I've not played that one, and I really want to, but I don't have a PlayStation. I think my brother has a PlayStation. I might just like yoink his because he doesn't use it. I want to play Spider-Man PS4, but I've never played it. I heard that that Miles Morales is like, it's okay, but it's not as good as the first one. Zelda Breath of the Wild, yeah, that's what we like to see. I think you just said that to pander to me. Nah, Breath of the Wild's awesome. What a great game. Candy Crush. Oh man, Candy Crush, what a masterpiece of game design, right? Minecraft, that's a pretty reliable pick, I'd say. Minecraft's great. Tekken, oh my lord. Tekken and Mortal Kombat? Those games are too hard for me. Especially Tekken. Super Mario Brothers 3, that's a pretty banger game. I never beat Mario 3. Maybe that's a stream game. That sounds like a stream game. I should play through Mario 3. Mario 3 is hard. Game is not easy. Castle Crashers, that's another game I've never played. Oh, finally saw some Minslone land a beatdown. Getting his 0.1s. Oh! Is that it? I think that's the game. Okay, I think that's it. Minslone takes out Survival, brings us to Grand Finals. Finally. Jesus. Okay. The question of the day here is, can Minslone's switch to Tusk Act 4? Although he did just reset, so I don't know if he was getting a different stand or what. I think he might be switching to something else. If he's going back to KCR, I don't know if that's the right pick or not. I wasn't present for the entire Quick versus Minslone match, and what I can tell you for sure is that, well, it wasn't looking pretty for him, so I'm surprised he's not sticking with Tusk Act 4. So I suppose that means that maybe he switched to Tusk Act 4 to try to counter Survival's SCR, which does make sense. Obviously I didn't see the Survival versus, the first Survival versus Minslone match, so I don't know how that turned out exactly. Your favorite game of all time is Eclipse Forehead Tic-Tac-Toe, but that game sucks ass. Why would you like that? That game's a piece of dog shit. How's that any different than normal Tic-Tac-Toe? Tic-Tac-Toe is one of the worst games of all time. I mean, I'm flattered that you think that my face is able to make it so that Tic-Tac-Toe is actually a good game, but I got bad news for you. It's not enough. Okay, starting Grand Finals, Star Platinum the World, and Star Platinum the World. So, looks like Minslone decided, you know what, enough of this, I'm using Star Platinum the World. Just fuck it. So that's exactly what we're gonna see. We're gonna see quite a, he looks like Minslone panic barraged out of the combo there, but it looks like he ate a combo of himself. Tries to go for the aura kicks, isn't gonna play out quite in his favor. Minslone, of course, having to take 4 stocks at this point in order to win the game, and it looks like, oh, okay, he's gonna get the catch, and yep, there's the catch with the time stop. Quick, looks like he's going to be to get a good amount of damage off of that time stop, and there's another attempt at a barrage out. Gonna lose the trade for it. I think Minslone at this point has lost 2 barrage trades and gotten time stopped, which is not looking pretty. He's definitely hurting for sure, but without, he doesn't, oh, beat down 2, that's not good. Minslone is dead. He's gone. First stock already down. The KCR seemed to have fared better, but trying to ditto Quick at his specialty here is not looking like it's gonna work out. But you know what? Minslone hasn't played Star Platinum of the World at all today, so there's a good chance he's just warming up. It's not completely over yet. Looks like he's going to be coming back here. Hasn't used his beatdown yet, but going up against Survival, he got his beatdowns parried quite a few times, so I don't know if Quick's going to be able to parry as many beatdowns. Looks like Minslone opting to just use the time stop right off the bat there. Didn't really get anything in order to start the time stop though. So only gonna get the Skull Crusher, quick 16 damage. Honestly, free damage at the end of the day, and then goes for another barrage. I don't know why. Is gonna eat a barrage of his own. Looks like the aura kick's not quite gonna work for Quick there. And I don't quite know the purpose of the barrage firsts here, because it's not winning the match, that's for sure. Looks like Minslone taking a more passive approach. I don't know what he's waiting on. Maybe beatdown. I'm not entirely sure. Trying to avoid conflict. Isn't going for any M1s, but it looks like he's going to take a little bit of damage himself. Does go for the aura kicks. Quick not able to capitalize off of the aura kicks there. Looks like there's a time stop, but Minslone is so far away, there's almost no way that he's going to get any damage off of that. At this point, Minslone just running away, but I honestly don't know what he's like trying to wait for, because I'm pretty sure he still has his beatdown. So I guess he could, in theory, be waiting for time stop, but I don't think time stop's gonna bring it back. So is he just stalling for time? I genuinely am not entirely sure. He's just running
for a while,
circles.
and your voice is back now. Also make
it's
a vid
not.
on how to maximize you skill trees.
You've asked that a few times,
I got
and
some manga
I
to read, so yeah, good stream and watch
You're
his
gonna-
Battlefield.
You're gonna have to explain to me what you mean by that, because I really don't understand what you're asking. There's a time stop. Not sure how much Minslone is gonna get off of it, but he ran around a lot. Nothing is how much he's gonna get off of it. He ran around a lot for that and then didn't get anything off of it. Is gonna be able to get the beat down though. That's gonna be some free damage. I don't understand. Yeah. I don't understand, or the man, I don't understand what you mean by maximize skill points. I don't get it. That beatdown's gonna wrap up here, but Quick Cat also is gonna have his beatdown right now, so he's probably waiting for a good chance to use it and get himself back in here. Oh, okay, it's gonna be able to cancel. Here's a star plat of the world, time stop. Oh, okay, gonna be able to capitalize off that time stop. That's probably gonna be a good chunk of damage. Yep, I don't know if this is going to be it or not, but there's a very good chance that this just finishes the game here. That's going to be a lot of damage. There's another Jawbreaker. If he gets beat down here, Minslone is done. So, oh, okay, Platinum Slam, good use of that. Goes for the, okay. I don't think that's gonna, okay, gonna get barrage for it. Goes for the aura kicks, doesn't work out. And at this point, if Quick lands beatdown, the match is over. So I think that's probably what he's looking to do, but obviously not going to be trying to throw it out willy-nilly, as if he just chucks it out and then it misses or gets parried, he's not going to get anything off of it. But he is going to get the aura kicks, and Minslone slowing down a little bit here. And there's the beatdown. Looks like it's going to whip. There's a time stop, but it's going to get canceled. Well, not canceled, but he's going to lose a lot of damage with that Platinum Slam, and I think that Platinum Slam wrapped it up. So that's going to be it. Quick is going to take it over Minslone and be your Eclipse tourney number 9, 10, something like that, grand champion. Quick will update your role in the Discord momentarily. Good showing for Survival and Minslone and the rest of you that came in here. And to the trolls, go f yourselves, I guess. Can't not use skill points. Nitro Nuke with the 22-person raid. Bad news, Nitro Nuke, but the stream's just ending, so I just finished the tournament. You guys just showed up, and we're done.